Y'all, I have a problem because I just did a book meal unboxing and it was a long one. There was so many things to unbox in that video, and I have more now. Partially because I moved last month in April and I was like ordering stuff while I was moving. So I was having things sent to my boyfriend's house and my mom's house. And I didn't know that there were still things over there. So I picked those up. So I have those things. Those things were already bought. And then I signed up for Book of the Month because it was $5 for the first one, and it like, why not? And there's more, and there's more, and there's more, and like checking my email, more is still coming, because I buy things. I'm reckless. It's okay. We're not going to talk about it, okay? But we are going to talk about the things that we have here today. Yeah? Okay. So, first off, I've been waiting on this stuff, and I'm really excited because a bookish flame, and I'm really sad that they're closing, but I understand why. Like, you do what you got to do for yourself. I get it, but I'm just happy I got in before they decided to close. You can still get in before things close. The candles and the books are 75% off right now. You can get an extra percentage off with my code JSD10. I will put the link in the description to the website along with my code. Go and get you some stuff before they're closing. They close on the last day of this month. Get it out there, okay? So first, we have this cute shirt. Ooh, thick thighs and smutty vibes. I got an extra large. I feel like I got an extra large because I was gonna wear it as like a pump cover at the gym, or like distress it, or like wear it with like tights or fishnets or something. The extra large is extra large. Should have known, but it's okay. Who cares? Next shirt, we have this cute crop top. Says I'm busy reading, and then it's like dark romance book club. It's so cute. This is like a beige, I think, and I got this in extra large too because I got tits, and sometimes like after I wash stuff, my tits be making stuff not do what it's supposed to do. So we got an extra large just to be safe. Really happy about those shirts because I don't have a lot. Like, I have a lot of anime stuff, and I have a lot of stuff from like an old friend's what's it called, his brand, but I don't have a lot of book merch. And you know, what kind of book girly am I? What kind of book baddie, bookstagrammer, book talker, booktuber am I if I don't have bookish merch, right? So yeah. Okay, so we're gonna come back to this one because we're not there yet. Also, from A Bookish Flame. Oh. Look at this blanket! It is look at the inside. It's so soft. Wait, okay, I'm gonna stand up so y'all can see this one. Can you see it? Oh, it's upside down. Wait a second. Here we go. It's a good day to read a book. It's so big. It's look at this. It's so soft. Oh yeah, this blanket is staying in the book nook, in the book area. It's not really a nook because there's, but it's gonna stay over here because this is real comfy. This might be my blanket I take with me to the living room when I want to read. Like, it's so soft. Oh. Oh. Go get this while you still can. Jeez. I'm so happy about that. I love it. I love it. Okay. Next, we have some more stuff from LCB. I love her. She is such a good author. She draws all of her art. Like, it's amazing. I'm on the street team for her book that's coming out, When Stars Court Shadows, or When Shadows Court Stars. I can't remember, because it's 2 S's, and I can't remember which way they go. But she's given us like some teasers on the book, like a couple of chapters, and she's such a great writer. She does have a dark romantasy book called The Corvus Crown, and then the second book, The Corvus Court, is coming soon. WSCS is her romantasy that's like more on the lighter side, like not as dark. There's still a shadow daddy, but it's not as dark as The Corvus Crown and The Corvus Court will be. But go check it out. Author LCB, like the letters L, C, and B. So we got some character art to go with what I believe is my street team shirt. So we'll be able to see. Hell yeah. And it has the little emblem of like what is on the front cover of the book. I am a member of the Disgraced Court. That is what we are called for author LCB. Okay, so on top of that, I am on the rep team for Dark and Nerdy Book Box. Honestly, the most fun rep team I've been on. And that's like rep team, street team, art team. Like, that chat is popping all the time. And I be dying laughing. We talk about so many good things in there. And one day we were talking about book binding and like spraying edges and all that stuff, right? And I said I was interested in doing that. And I was like, I don't know how, but I want to. So our HBIC sent me some books so I can try and practice rebinding and spraying edges and stuff. And they're so good. And she said some of them are like misprints. Like the insides are great, but the outsides aren't what she wanted them to be. So she sent me and like some others some, stuff. Look at this. The pages are blue. That is beautiful. So I'm gonna work on, trying to get into bookbinding or, spraying some edges. Because, like, I love this one with, like, the hard cover. So I'm probably going to leave that one as is. And then just, like, figure out how to spray the edges. So she sent me some really good books. We have In Prize Duets by Katie A. Perez. Warden, Elemental Paladins by Montana Ash, Heart to Love by Nikki J. Summers, and The Queen. Who's this guy? By Lauren Moon. And inside it looks like there's The Queen's Flame, which is in one person's point of view. And then The Kingdom's Protector, which is also the same person's point of view. But this is like, she doesn't do the art herself, but I believe she like commissions it and she does it all together. Dark and Nerdy Book Box, you can use my code as well to get you some fantastic book boxes. We do have an overstock sale happening right now, 20% off all the overstock books automatically, and then you can get an additional 10% off using my code JSD10. So go ahead and do that. She's also going to be at Booked in Chaos, where there are some signing exclusives, and then she's going to be at Virginia is for Book Lovers next year in October, where you can get the KM Rajnish Masked Mayhem and Unmasked Mayhem Flip Omnibus. I need it, you need it, we both know that. Right now, the May book box is going on. You can still go ahead and pre-order it until the 31st, because in the 1st, we have our June book box pre-orders that are opening. So go ahead, check out Dark and Nerdy Book Box. Go get you some of that overstock. Go pre-order whatever it is you need. Also, when we first started the group chat, and I've seen these in a lot of group chats, like people were sending little tiny penises, like little tiny penis cartoons. And then someone sent a little tiny penis that had a cowboy hat, and I was like, oh my god, I need one. And she sent me one. Howdy, partner. Howdy. Howdy. I'm happy, y'all. This is the cutest thing ever. Put my little penis over here with my other trinkets. Very happy about that. Don't judge me. Okay. And then, like I said, books, book of the month. Where is the, okay, I see it. Book of the month was doing a sale. You could get your first book plus a hat. Wait a second, my head's too big. Pause. I don't feel like I'm gonna be able to wear this hat because my head's too big. Okay. Here we go. First book and a hat for $5. 5 doll hairs. Hell yeah. Got a book of the month bookmark. And then it also comes with oh, I think it's showing me all the books that I could have gotten this month, or a century-ish of the best new fiction, something like that. I don't know what this is. It's cute though, but it's like a welcome thing of like welcome to the club. They also apparently do like winners, like book of the year for them. And they send you a book a month. I'm doing the premium one for $17.99 a month. And then I also have like 2 credits that I can use, so I can throw in another book in my book box for the month. So next month, I'm going to get Phantasma. Really excited about reading that. And then whatever book like you can go through and pick for your book of the month. So when you sign up, you get your first book for $5 and you get a hat. I don't know if that's happening forever, but go check it out while you still can. I got the hat that says Born to Read Books, Forced to Read Emails. Because, yeah, life. But I got Silver Elite. I've heard a lot of people talk about this book. And I just wanted to see if it was like everything that it was cracked up to be. And then on the back it does say like May 2025 book of the month. Printed and bound in the US apparently. The dust cover is cute. The edges are sprayed. So excited about this one too. This may be a book that I try to rebind and like create my own thing, because I'm not a huge fan of dust jackets. I like when my book is just like bare. But if there's a dust jacket, sure, fine, whatever, at least it's hardback. But maybe this will be one of the books that I try and rebind. Or honestly, I may not even need to like rebind it. I could probably just put my own stuff on the front of this, go steal my sister's Cricut, and just do whatever I want to this, because not a huge fan of the dust jacket, but whatever. But the book is hefty. The edges are sprayed and it is beautiful, and I am happy about it. So check out Book of the Month. See if it's something that you're interested in. Like, we spend so much on subscriptions and stuff anyways. Like, get you some good books. Okay, so now we are going to get into our first episode of one of my friends works at a bookstore, so I get 40% off when I go there. Yeah. So, like I said, my friend works at a bookstore, and because of that, I get to use his discount. I bought less books than I was anticipating when I went, because he told me not to buy the other books I was going to get. Because the other books I was going to get were coming out again, like in special edition with like sprayed edges. So he was like, you might as well just wait. And then I went to Barnes & Noble and I saw that the first book that I got had sprayed edges at Barnes & Noble, and I really kind of regretted that I bought it at his bookstore. And I was like, oh, I could just buy it here and then give that one away. Did I do that? No, because I was actively trying to make better choices. And again, I could try and spray it myself, right? So like, might do that. Okay, but yes, my friend works at a bookstore, so I get money off. I got me some magnetic bookmarks. They are John Michael Basquiat bookmarks. On top of that, I got Fourth Wing. Finally got Fourth Wing, because everyone talks about Fourth Wing and Iron Flame and Onyx, what is Onyx Storm. So I was like, I might as well get it. And this is the one where he was like, don't get the other ones because they're coming out with sprayed edges, so you can just get those. And then I saw Fourth Wing at Barnes & Noble, and it had the sprayed edges with the dragons on it, and I was so upset, as you can see. But whatever. I'm trying to create a hobby with spraying edges, so we're gonna practice. We're not gonna practice on this book, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it on this book once we know what to do, right? Okay, on top of that, I got this book called Carmilla by Sheridan Le Fanu. It is the dark sapphic romance that inspired Dracula. Apparently, this book happened before Dracula. Um, and this is like where Dracula came from. But it's girls. It's girls in this one. It's a sapphic one. I picked this one up, and my friend was like, "Oh, are you getting that for me?" And I was like, "No. Do you want it?" So I did end up getting him one too. So we're gonna do a buddy read eventually when I have the time to read this. But look, it's so cute with its red sprayed edges and everything. Like, yes, give me that. Next, I got this book called Murder Your Employer by Rupert Holmes. It is an Edgar Award winner. The McMaster's Guide to Homicide. So essentially, it's like Harry Potter for killers. Like, they go to a school to learn how to murder people effectively and not get caught. So I was like, okay. I thought it was funny. One of my friend's coworkers was like, yeah, every time our boss irritates me, I just put this on her desk. And I'm like, that's petty, but funny. So I'm looking forward to reading this. You know, usually I do read things of the smutty variety, but I'm branching out. And I feel like this will be a really good book. And then I've been seeing this all over Instagram. Firebird by Juliet Cross. The book is absolutely beautiful. I want the rest of them because I know that when you like put them all together, like it like creates the picture. But like honestly, like I said, I don't like dust jackets, but this dust jacket is fire. This dust jacket is fire. It like the art is beautiful. The book itself is beautiful. There is sprayed edges. There's a map of the kingdom on the inside. I'm looking forward to reading this book. I have no idea what it's about, but there's dragons and it's pretty. So that's all that matters to me. Thank you. And that is it for our first episode of My Friend Works at a Bookstore and I get 40% off, so I don't know how to act. Next, for our first episode of I Should Not Be Allowed in Bookstores. Because why did I go on an outing with one of my clients and they were like, can we go to Barnes & Noble? And I was like, sure. Thinking I was going to have self-control inside Barnes & Noble. I did not have self-control inside Barnes & Noble, as you can see. And I do not get discounts at Barnes & Noble. Barnes & Noble is expensive. Do not ask me how much money I spent on these books. Do not watch my pockets. Mind your business and just enjoy the video. Okay, so I'm really excited about this book. Like, it's Dracula. Dracula. Like, by Bram Stoker. Like, the Dracula. The Dracula that inspired vampire fiction everywhere. And the cover is velvety. The edges are sprayed. There is illustration on the inside. It is the original novel, and it's illustrated by Edward Govey, who is a Edward Gorey, who is a macabre illustrator. So there's like little illustrations throughout the book as you're reading, and I am in love with that. There is a bookmark already in here. But it's, it's just like your regular, like, ribbon bookmark. I might add something onto it, like maybe a little bat at the end to, like, make it special. Because the book itself is already special. Like, I love touching this book. It makes me happy. I saw it and I needed it. If you need it, it's at Barnes & Noble. It is, I believe, only at Barnes & Noble. Like this version of it. So, check it out. You know what my issue really is and why I end up spending so much money on books? Because if I didn't, like, specifically buy, like, special editions, because literally, most of my books are special editions. Unless it was something, like, that was sent to me, like, in a blind date with a book, or in, like, a subscription box or a mystery box or something by an author. Everything is a special edition. Because special editions are pretty. And that's my problem. I buy special editions and basically nothing else. If there's not a special edition, I halfway don't want it. I'll just read it on my phone on Kindle. But I do want to have a trophy case of all the books that I've ever read. So I may have to get over the whole not having a special edition thing and just make my own special edition, like a lot of the book girlies who do their own sprayed edges and rebindings do. So again, hobbies. Next, Her Soul to Take, Barnes & Noble special edition. Look at the foil. Look at the foil. Sprayed edges as well. Inside is beautiful. It does have a dust jacket. Like we said, I'm not a huge fan. But also, like, the book itself without the dust jacket, the inside of the dust jacket is kind of fire. So I may live with the dust jacket. And then we get a beautiful picture of Harley LaRue in the book. Like, they're absolutely adorable. And yeah, I've heard so many things about this book and this whole trilogy in general. I'm absolutely so excited to read this and have this special edition of the book. Like, it's been on my TBR for a long time, and my TBR is just getting longer, and we're not gonna talk about it. Everyone knows that your TBR just grows. It just grows because more books are gonna happen, and I'm just gonna be reading books until the day I die. Sounds like a great existence to me. Next, Dragonfall by L.R. Lamb. Now, I read the synopsis of this book, and I can't tell if it's MM or not, because the main characters' names are Arkady and Evren. Now, Evren is a guy. There's his, it uses, male pronouns. And it identifies him as the last male dragon. Arkady is described as a thief. And that's all. So I'm like, are they non-binary? Is this an MM romance? Like, what is it? If it is an MM romance, because that's honestly, like, when I read the thing and I picked it up, I was like, oh, I could go for some Dragon MM. If it's not, I'm not going to be mad about it. But if it is, I will be so ecstatic. But Dragonfall, looking forward to it. The dust jacket is beautiful. The edges are sprayed. The book without the dust jacket is just black. So I could do something to that if I wanted to, and then just also have, like, the dust jacket. So that might happen too. We shall see. This is also a Barnes & Noble exclusive, as you can see from the sticker. You can only get this book, or maybe this version of the book, at Barnes & Noble. So go ahead and go. And then the last book, but definitely not the least, Blood of Hercules. I've heard so many things about Blood of Hercules, and it has been on my TBR for the longest of things that I need to read. And then I saw it at Barnes & Noble, also a Barnes & Noble exclusive, which includes, this one includes special content, the dust jacket, beautiful, sprayed edges, the inside of the book itself without the dust jacket. Could probably add some more foiling around and like on the back cover if I wanted to. But the book is like, it's beautiful. And then in the front, you have, one second. Where's it at? Where's it at? Because there was something really cool in here. Okay, here it is. In the front, you have the 12 houses of Sparta. So the Olympians and the Chthonic houses. And then the Chthonic house lineage. So like the family tree. So that's like really fun. Very excited about this book. Very excited about all the books. But, you know, aren't we always? Like, come on. So, yes. Now, for some bread and butter, to wrap us up today, I went to MomoCon. One of my lights just went out, but whatever. I went to MomoCon, and of course, when I saw books, I had to go up to the table, because why would I not? And I got not one, not two, not three, not even five. I got seven books. 7 books. 7 books at MomoCon. This is the whole series of a book, the whole series from an author, along with 2 prequels. So because I bought the series, I got the 2 prequels for free. Princess of Grimm and Princess of Shadow and Dream. These are all by Ellie Rain. The series is called The Necrosine Chronicles. And there's 5 books: Willow of Ashes, Orbs of Azure, Pearl of Emerald, Phoenix of Scarlet, and Blossom of Gold. And then there's like a test you can take, like a little quiz you can take to find out like what knight you are from the realm. And then there's also oracle cards that she sells. So they're like tarot cards, but they're like based on the lore from this series. Let me see, which one did she put in here which one I was. I can't remember which one I was. I am a wave crasher because I took the quiz when I was there. I'm a wave crasher. But yeah, 7 books for $80 because she was doing a buy one, get one free. And then if you got all 5, then you got the prequels. So, like, who would ever pass up a sale like this? I spent spent less money at MomoCon and got more books than I did at Barnes & Noble. Why would I not? Why would I not? But also, after this, I'm not allowed to buy any more books. I do have more books coming, and I am going to buy the 2 Dark and Nerdy books that are coming out in June, and the one for Virginia is for book lovers. Gonna buy those. But after that, I'm not allowed to buy any more books. We're going on a book buying ban, guys. Sorry. Because the amount of money that I've spent on books since April, since March, unhealthy. Unhealthy. I gotta get my finances together. Don't watch my pockets. But, yeah. But anyways, thank you for joining me on this unboxing today. I'm very excited to put these things on my bookshelf if I have room to put them on my bookshelf. Because my bookshelf is basically full now. And I just got it. So we're going to figure this out. Stay tuned for more when more book mail comes, because more book mail is going to come. And yeah, thanks for watching. I don't have a cool thing to say to you, to say goodbye. But come back again and continue with me on this journey.